Oh. 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 Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadhanam Jayet Sarvavighnopasantये Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhit Me Sada Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mruchorma Amrutangamaya Om Shanti 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 Matrudevo Bhava Pitrudevo Bhava Acharya Devo Bhava Atithi Devo Bhava Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Harihi Om Sri Paramatmane Namaha Sarvebhyaha Swagatam Vyaharami Adya Ratha Saptami Punya Dinamasti. Today is the pious day of Ratha Saptami, Magha Suddha Saptami. So today let us start with our class with Surya Prarthana. Suryaha Jyeyaha Sada Savitru Mandala Majjavarti Narayanaha. Jyeyaha Sada Savitru Mandala Majjavarti Narayanaha Sarasijasana Sannivishtaha Keyuravan Makarakundalavan Kiriti Hari Hiranmaya Vapuhu Dhruta Sankachakraha. So this slokam is addressing sun to pray him always, Sada Jayaha. The sun is first to be prayed every day, is to be prayed every day, every time. One should always pray to Narayana, the sun god, Prachaksha Narayana, who shines at the center of the sun's orb. So we are seeing the Narayana in the form of sun here now. We are seeing the Paramatma. The Narayana or Paramatma, what you say, is we are seeing here in the form of sun, who is shining at the center of the sun's orbit, sun's mandala. He is seated on a lotus and is wearing armlets. Ear ornaments shaped like a crocodile. The ornaments are shaped like a crocodile, the ear ornaments. He is having Bhujakirtis, wearing armlets, that is Bhujakirtis, and then Keyuravan, that is Keyuravan means Bhujakirti. And then ornaments like crocodile, then a crown, and a garland of necklace with so many haras, with so many pearls, etc. And a discus and a shine with a golden form. So he is having a discus and Sankha and Chakra, Kaunch and discus both are having in his hands. Because he is being seen as a Narayana, we are putting there, we are thinking, imagining him as having Sankha and Chakra in his hands. But normally, the Surya Deva, in his two hands, he is supposed to have two kamalas, two lotuses. That is the thing, is normal, his posture. Now, the literal translation we have had now, the interpretation, what is that? Let us go to the interpretations. Jyeyaha Sada. The verse begins by stating that Narayana, the Supreme, the Paramatma, is the constant object of meditation. The Narayana is the Supreme, the Paramatma, Parabrahma Swarupa, the Tejas Swarupa, the light of the universe, is the constant object of meditation. You should be meditated constantly, always. Savitru Mandala Majjavarti. All these are adjectives to the Surya Deva. So these adjectives are all in Prathama Vibhakti. Prathama Vibhakti first case, as a first case. And they're all in the addressing Surya Deva only. Savitru Mandala Madhyavarti. Savitru Mandala means Surya's orbit. He is visualized at the heart of the sun sphere, the source of light and life, indicating his identity and the cosmic illuminator. He is the cosmic illuminator. The whole universe is being shined by his Surya. Then next, the adjective to him is Sarasis Asana Sannivishtaha, the person who is sitting in a comfortable posture on the lotus seat. The lotus seat resembles a purity and transcendence. The purity and transcendence is the symbol of lotus. On that means he is the Lord of purity and transcendence. That we can say. The next, Keyuravan Makarakundalavan Kiriti. He wears a crown, Kiriti, have a Kiriti at the head, and a Makara-shaped earring, Makarakundalavan. Makarakundalas with a crocodile-shaped ear tabs, and a garland hari, and a Keyuravan means not only Keyuravan, Kiritam is having Keyuravan is Bhujakirtis. He is having Bhujakirtis also, the armlets, and signifying signal majesty. What is all signifies? Signifies a king, a Kshatriya, a person who is protector of the Dharma. That's what it indicates. With all these things indicate a Kshatriya quality, a protector of Dharma, a protector of the universe, a protector of the time cycle of the universe. Ruta, the Ruta is the protector of universal Ruta and Dharma. Is the divine adornment and ever ready to protect the universal Ruta and Dharma in the universe. So Hiranya Vapuhu Dhruta Sanka Chakraha. This is the next, this one. Hiranya Vapuhu. Hiranya means golden color. Vapuhu means the body. His body shines like a gold. So Hiranyaya Vapuhu. So you see him in the morning. How you see him? Just in golden color. Very pleasant golden color you see him in the morning, early morning. So that's what we can say. Hiranyaya Vapuhu. Hiranyaya Vapuhu. And Dhruta Sanka Chakraha, having the Shankam and Chakram in his hands. The golden radiant bears the conch and the discus and the iconic weapons of Vishnu with represent the call to spiritual awakening and the wheel of law. So spiritual awakening by Sankha and the speed, the wheel of law is to protect Dharma by Sudarshan Chakra. So these are the things which indicates the establishment of Dharma in the universe. The image is classic Jhana Mantra. The image is a classic Jhana Mantra, a vivid, regal depiction of Vishnu or Narayana as the cosmic ruler, the maintainer of Ruta in the universe, at the center of the sun, being in the center of the sun, inviting the devotees to focus the mind on the luminous, all-encompassing form. The justification in the context of Sanatana Dharma, you can say, what is meditative focus? Jhana. The jhana, Sanatana tradition teaches that the mind, we think of jhana. Jhana is to have a perfect control on your mind and indriyas, etc. You should have a jhana posture. So Sanatana tradition teaches that the mind can be controlled by jhana when fixed in a divine form. That too, when fixed in a divine form. If you keep a divine form before you and go on concentrating of your mind on that, you go into meditation and then your mental qualities will get enhanced. Gradually aligns with the divine qualities. Automatically, you get aligned with the divine qualities by which the Atma and Paramatma can be unified. That is the ultimate aim of a human being. By prescribing Narayana as the perpetual object of meditation, the verse guides seekers towards a unifying, transcendent experience. The verse guides us, the seekers of the truth, who wants to take us a reality of the truth of the universe or the Paramatma Adhyatma Tattva, who wants to know that, for them the reality is guided by this meditation only. So the verse guides seekers towards a unifying, transcendental experience through the cause of meditation. So solar symbolism, the placing Narayana within the solar disk equates him with the source of knowledge, the sun. So Narayana is coming in the form of sun and appearing to us as a Pratyaksha Narayana. We are seeing the Paramatma in the form of sun here. And with the Upanishadic Atman, this is the sun. In the Upanishads say Atma is the sun only. And it reinforces the idea that the ultimate reality is the source of all illumination. The whole illumination, the Parabrahma, Paramatma, Paranjyoti, it is considered Paranjyoti. The Paramatma is nothing but a Paranjyoti, and he is the symbol of Paranjyoti. The sun is a symbol of Paranjyoti. Both physical form and spiritual form is, as a science point of view, as a jnana point of view, spiritual point of view, in both ways, the sun is responsible. If you say everyday life of us is being controlled by sun. So whole, our food, we get rain from him, we get rain from him, we get crops because of that crops we eat, because of that our capacity to grow Srishti will increase. The virya balam will come by because of the crops only, because of that eating only. So because of that rice only, or any other eatable things. So because of those things only, so the cycle of water cycle, the water cycle of science is being maintained by Surya Deva only. So either you take as a science point of view, or you take as a philosophical point of view, Ajatma point of view, he is the Lord of both the things. He sits on lotus seat. What does it resemble? The lotus rooted in mud. The lotus comes from mud, but it is always clean and neat, and water doesn't touch it. The mud yet untouched by it. The mud cannot untouch it. It doesn't touch it. It is always clean. Symbolize the seat of being in the world, being in the materialistic world. You be clean. That's what it indicates to you. It is what you be in the whole world, which is materialistic world. In the materialistic world, you should elevate yourself and become a Atma Jnani. So that is the indication of this lotus. Meditating on a deity-seated one indicates us to behave like that. The lotus reminds us that we should have detachment and purity. Purity of thought, purity of mind, purity of body, purity of surroundings, and detachment from the things that are happening around you. Then only you will have peace and harmony in your mind. That's what it indicates. The lotus seat indicates that. So that's what it indicates as a dharmic point of view, this sloka. The adornment and weapons. The adornments of crowns, earrings, garland, and conch, discus, all these things are not only decorative elements. They are not mere decorative elements. They represent the divine attributes of sovereignty. Dharmo rakshati rakshataha. He is in charge of dharma. Sovereignty, auspiciousness. It shows the auspiciousness of the situation and the protection of dharma, protection of cosmic order. That protection system is a Kshatriya Gunam, Kshatriya Lakshana is being exhibited by these qualities of the ornaments, etc. The proclamation of truth, the having Sankham in his hand, he is proclaiming that I am here to protect the thing, and that is a Sankhanadam is giving us the power of the source of light and the power to cut through the ignorance. And the discuss is remove the ignorance, ajnana, remove the ajnana. I'll cut through my discuss, I'll remove the ajnana from this universe. So that's what. And I protect all the good, all the dharma. I protect my dharma from the adharma. So adharma, I will cut it by discuss. That's what he proclaims by having all these things in his hands. Then golden form. What is golden form also about? He is a radiant, the light. Golden hue points to the golden embryo, Hiranyagarbha. The whole Srishti starts from Hiranyagarbha. That Hiranyagarbha, it indicates his golden form of appearance in the early morning. And the rising sun appears like a golden sun. So that is Hiranyagarbha. It indicates the Srishti, in charge of Srishti, starting the Srishti on that day, on the Vedas. And not only the golden embryo of Vedas. The Vedas started along with the Srishti. Along with the Srishti, Vedas have come. So that all these golden things indicates the Vedas, its purity, its light, and all those things. The luminous principle from which the universe emanates, from which the universe is nothing but the whole Paramatma is nothing but light. That what is being concluded to. The luminous principle from which the universe emanates is being indicated by the golden form of Surya. Then integration of Saguna and Nirguna. What is Saguna and Nirguna? While the verse paints a vivid anthropomorphic image of Suguna. Saguna means the physical form of the Paramatma. As you think in your mind, as you expect him to be, in that form you are keeping him in before you as a Saguna Rupa. And underlying reality, it points out to the formless. The underlying reality is he is Nirguna. Actually, he is Nirguna. He doesn't have any Triguna. He is Trigunatita. He doesn't have any gunas. He doesn't have any these things. But we are assimilating him for our concentration purposes. We are bringing him as a Saguna Rupa and praying him and developing ourselves for our sadhana. We are doing that. So this Saguna Rupa is being indicated in this sloka also. The underlying reality, it points to it is the formless, all-pervading Narayana only, all-pervading the Paramatma only. You say Narayana, Paramatma, Paranjyoti, cosmic force, whatever you call, it is a divine cosmic force. This mirrors the Sanaatana approach of worshipping the personal form as a stepping stone to the impersonal absolute. So is a stepping this personal form, this Saguna Rupa of Narayana in Surya form will give us the path to reach the Nirguna Rupa, Nirguna Aradhana, Gnana Swarupa Aradhana. So that's what this is a stepping stone. This is the stepping stone for that. That Saguna Swarupa is a stepping stone for the Nirguna Aradhana. So the Saguna and Nirguna, two important aspects of our Tattva Siddhanta. To sum it up, the sloka is concise liturgical description that encapsulates like key Sanaatana concepts. The key Sanaatana concepts have been indicated in this sloka. The centrality of the Vishnu, Narayana, Paramatma as a cosmic force, psychic source. The use of symbolic imagery to focus the mind. You take the symbolic imagery and focus your mind on that. And the synthesis of devotion, bhakti, will happen then with philosophical insight, with gnana. With philosophical gnana, it comes there. It serves both as a meditation aid and as a theological affirmation of the unity of the divine and the cosmos. So it shows to you both a practical tool to reach that elevated path of gnana. And it is a theological affirmation for you about the unity of divine and the cosmos, Prakriti and Purusha. The complete thing is being the Prakriti in the form of sun here. You are seeing you. And the behind that is Nirguna Rupa, without any shape. That person, Paramatma Swarupa, we are seeing behind that. That's what the culmination of the Prakriti and Purusha in one form, Advaita Siddhanta, is being indicated here by this. Everything is one place only. One Paramatma only. Everywhere is there. Whether you call it Surya or Chandra or human being or any Jiva Koti, anybody. So that's what it indicates here. So with this, we will finish this sloka today, and then let us go to other sections of the Satsanga. If you want to talk anything on this, you can talk now.
Please, sir.
Other people have missed it today. Only 2 or 3. Prasad garu, మీరేమన్నా you want to share your ideas?
చాలా బాగుంది హనుమంతరావు గారు, బాగా చెప్పారు. చాలా
ప్రభాకర్ రావు, హనుమంతరావు గారు నా పేరు.
సారీ ప్రభాకర్ రావు గారు, ఆకేళ్ళ ప్రభాకర్ రావు గారు, క్షమించాలి. మీరు చెప్పిన సగుణ నిర్గుణ ఈ these concepts resonate with us very well. సో మన ప్రస్తుత కాలమాన పరిస్థితుల్లో మనకున్న ఈ ప్రస్తుతం ఉన్న సంక్షోభాలు అయితేనేంటి, ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూస్తే ప్రపంచం ఇప్పుడు ఎంత అయోమయం అస్తవ్యస్త పరిస్థితుల్లో ఉన్నాం కదా మనం. ఇలాంటి టైంలో వీటి నుంచి మనకి ఊరట కలిగించి మనకు ఒక మార్గం చూపించి మనని మనం తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఇది ఏ రకంగా తోడ్పడుతుంది అని, అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న పరిస్థితులకి ఏ రకంగా అన్వయించుకోవాలి అనేది ఒక కంటిన్యూస్ ప్రాసెస్. అది నేను అలా చూస్తూ ఉంటాను. ఆ విధంగా అది కరెక్టో కాదో నాకు తెలియదు. దాని మీద అందుకని నేను ఏంటంటే ఎక్కువ వినడమే ప్రస్తుతం. ఇట్ ఈస్ మోర్ లైక్ టేకింగ్ ఇన్. అండ్ దెన్
ఇప్పుడు ఈ శ్లోకంలో మీకు ఆ భావన కనపడలేదా?
కనిపించింది, కానీ మళ్ళా నాకు ఏదో అంతర్మథనంలా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. మళ్ళా అది ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే చెప్తున్నప్పుడు ఓ ఇది కరెక్టే కదా, బాగుంది కదా అనిపిస్తుంది. తర్వాత మళ్ళీ మనకి ఎలా అవుతుందంటే మన యథావిధిలో మనం కూరుకుపోయే ఉన్నాం. మళ్ళా మనం అందులోంచి మళ్ళా ఎలా బయటికి రాగలం అనేది ఎప్పటికీ ఒక చిక్క పజిల్ అన్నమాట. డైలీ పజిల్ లాగా అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది.
బయటికి రావడం అనేది ఎప్పుడు జరుగుతూనే ఉండాలి, కంటిన్యూస్ గా ఉండడం అనేది కంటిన్యూస్ జరుగుతూ ఉండదు. ఆపేది కాదు, ఏది ఆపేది కాదు కదా. నథింగ్ కెన్ బి స్టాప్డ్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు కంటిన్యూ ఇన్ ది సేమ్ స్టేట్ ఆఫ్ అఫైర్స్ ఆల్ త్రూఅవుట్ అండ్ జన్మ బై జన్మ. ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఫేస్ దిస్ ఓన్లీ. It's a normal course. The Shruti has to see start by Paramatma, not just closing it, right?
అవునండి.
So he has started Shruti to continue it and further, and it is continuing. It's circulation.
అవును.
Janma mrityu, kalpa, kalpanta, kalpam beginning, kalpanta, kalpa beginning. It's going on like that. It's millions and millions of years are going circulated. So nothing is to be going to be end anytime. It's a continuous circular operation. And during the circular operation, how do you get your enlightenment? How do you get your happiness? How do you run it? How do you manage this flow of circulation? That is realizing that the Paramatma is everywhere. The Paramatma is everywhere, and you have to do your duty and maintain the status as it is, and keep Dharma as a role model for you, and keep Vedas as your guiding points for you, and then lead your life in a dharmic way and try to reach him as early as possible. That is the basic principle underlying it. All these slokas, etc., are sadhanas for that. To understand the universal system of Paramatma in a physical form, how you are seeing him. You are seeing Paramatma as a physical form now, Saguna Rupa. And by that you are elevating your mind to the mind. You are taking your mind to the Nirguna Rupa. Without any shape, without any this thing. How do you imagine that without taking anything? First you have to control your indriyas. For controlling indriyas, you have to have a spot. Even if you take, say, even if you why a person is shooting, okay, why they keep a circles of white and this and when again center round, all these things, why they keep it? To have a concentration.
Yes.
To have to develop, to teach you a sort of concentration from outer circle to lower circle to lower circle to the direct red point in the between, right?
Yes.
That is the idea of the teaching the shooting system also. The same thing applies here also, right?
Yes.
You are taking all Prakriti outer side, and again you are going to the one by one, coming to shorter point, last one going to the Paramatma. So that is from Saguna Rupa to going to Nirguna Rupa, Saguna Radhana to Nirguna Radhana. That is the way of step-by-step enlightenment to you. Step-by-step understanding of the universal system of operation. and by which develop your concentration capabilities. And that will be useful for your mental elevation, mind strength, buddhi, knowledge. All these things will get cultivated properly in a systematic way. If you sit for meditation for half an hour, you will understand it. Just for 5 minutes, 2 minutes you sit first today. Tomorrow you sit 5 minutes, after 10 minutes. Maximum half an hour you go. You will understand the difference in the elevation of your mind and your thoughts and your ideas. You will observe in that. The way you start thinking in those lines, you will get accustomed to think on those lines continuously. Whatever way, whenever way, wherever, whichever way you are working in the life. So that is the main purpose of all the system of the philosophy that is being going on in Sanatana Dharma. Okay. Now let us go to
ధన్యవాదాలు.
okay. So now it's all you have to see everything is there. Paramatma is there, and everything you have to see in those light. And then we are here in this loka, we are seeing the physical form as well as the logic behind it to reach the Paramatma. Okay. So now, last class we have completed Trikanda Suddhi and then Karma Siddhanta we didn't go. The main application to follow is Trikanda Suddhi we completed. Basic belief is Karma Siddhanta. What is the basic belief for us? A janma is obtained because of your karma. Whatever karma you have done last janma, based on that you get karma here. You get this janma. So whatever you do, you reap it. That's what the principle says. Every result received caused will be based on the action done earlier. So whatever action you have done earlier, a part of it may come as a prarabdha karma to you here now in this janma. Based on that, you will be your body, your life, and your association, your capabilities. Everything is associated with that prarabdha karma. And then while observing this prarabdha karma, while experiencing this prarabdha karma, you will do some more karmas. And this karma will go and add again to your past karma, past balance karma. The whatever balance karma is there in your credit, that balance karma is getting added by the karma what you are doing today now. As long as you are getting attached to that karma. Once you get attached to the karma, that karma gets attached to your bag automatically. So that bag will be full up. Always. And again from that a part of it will be taken out and taken next janma. Like that janma continues. That is the cycle of karma. Karma and janma, karma and janma, janma and mritu, janma, mritu. Karma doing, karma experiencing. Karma doing, karma experiencing. Like that. So that goes on continuing. But is it all we have to do? Then how do you come out of this cycle? That is the Sanatana Dharma's principles. The principles of Bhagavad Gita, principles of tapas, yajna, tapas, karmas, all these karmas, what you do, how you, by step, you come out of that cycle and reach the God and join him and become a gnani. For that purpose, this karma siddhanta you cannot avoid because you are bound to do karma. So do karma in a proper way. The way you understand your karma. What is your karma? First you understand your karma. What is your duty? Being a particular position, particular place, particular level. So understand that what you are supposed to do that perfectly as per dharma, as per the rules of Veda. As per rules of Veda, Vedas have been given along with the Srishti of Manava. While doing not only Manava, Devatas, everybody. While starting Srishti itself, Bhagavan through Brahma has given us Vedas. And these Vedas give us how to lead life. So you have to understand the Vedas principles properly. The main principles, as I told earlier, is Satyam Vada Dharmanchara. Like that. So the dictums have been given there. And those dictums, follow them strictly and lead your life to reach the ultimate source of Gnana. So that while receiving, so how do you do it? Do the karma yourself, but let the karma get attached to your bag. let that bag be zero over a period of time. How? By prarabdha karma experiencing it and not adding agami karma to the bag. Then slowly the old bag will be getting emptied. Don't add anything to that. And you have got a janma here. How do you do that? Not to add any karma to back again. Don't think that you are doing yourself. All these things are being done by God. And all these results are also should go to him, not to me. So selfless thinking, selfless attitude, not attaching with any karma what you are doing it as a duty, doing it as a just like a drop on the water on the lotus leaf. Live your life like that. You will be there, you will be always there, everywhere, every karma you will be there, but not get attached to it. Get detached and do it outsidely. Outsidely, not insidely. Outsidely, you will be appearing as though you are involved in everything. All your samsaram, all your life. For everybody, you will think that you are inside the orbit. But actually, your mind is outside the orbit. Somewhere. It is detached from the karma what you are doing it. That is nishkama karma. When you do the nishkama karma, that agami karma will not go and add to the bag of past karma. So slowly, one by janma, janma by janma, past karma gets eliminated. Then that bag becomes zero. So whatever, how many janmas you have to complete this by not doing, that bag will be emptied. Till that time, we have to follow the cycle of karma janma, that's all. But if you could do it with, there are some principles are given in Bhagavad Gita by which you can finish it in this janma itself, in Manava janma, the first Manava janma itself. If you follow like this, you can automatically elevate it from this to Paramatma. But how much is possible to everybody, that is to be seen. So that's only one in, that Paramatma himself says that 1 in millions only, some thousands in millions only will try to think in those lines. And those, out of those people also, one person only will come, 1 or 2 persons, one person only says. Out of that, all those thousands, only one person will come and reach me, he says. So it's not so easy to do it, but it is a target. The target is to be achieved. And for that purpose, the tools are doing your sadharma, understanding your sadharma, doing your sadharma, and as per dharma, as per normal rules of dharma, Veda Dharma. So based on that, you do your dharma, automatically you reach one day that Almighty, that Shakti, Paramatma Shakti, that Paranjyoti, you will reach there. So next, understanding the reality. What is the reality? Cosmic force is the reality. Chaitanyam is the reality. Paramatma is reality. Parabrahma is reality. Paranjyoti is reality. Suddha Chaitanyam is reality. Your Atma is reality. The Atma in the body is a reality. It's not a fictitious thing. The real is these things are, all these things are same. Either you call a cosmic force or Chaitanya or Paramatma or Parabrahma or Paranjyoti or Suddha Chaitanya or Atma, whatever you call in, all these names belong to that ultimate Shakti. Is the basis of the existence of all movable and immovable bodies. This is the Shakti, which is a cosmic force, which is controlling all the movable, Charachara Prapancham. The whole Charachara Prapancham is being controlled by that cosmic force. Movable and immovable bodies, all are being controlled by that cosmic force. Pipilakadi Brahma Pariyantam. This is what normally we hear. The Pipilakadi means the ant to the Brahma, the highest power in the living beings. The lowest power in the living beings, if you think ant, the highest power in the living beings is the Parabrahma. Brahma. The Srishtikarta Brahma. So Pipilikadi Brahma Pariyantam, from the smallest life ant to the biggest life Brahma. Biggest life means the life of Brahma is some few kalpas, whereas smallest life is small, ant is few days. That's all. So the time of life is the time of the big or small. So the enabler is different from the enabled or bodies. Enabled or bodies, Atma is different from Anatma. So enabler is Atma, enabled is a Anatma. Shariram. The Shariram is controlled by the Atma. So Atma and Anatma, the realization is the real philosophy. All the movable and immovable bodies in the universe have a life, cycle of birth and death. All the movable and every life has got every item in the universe has got a life. That Paramanu Shakti is there in every item. Even the stone also having Paramanu. That what your atomic theory says now. We are getting proved also those things. It's not Bohr theory or any other theory you see, atomic theories, etc. All these theories will say about that Paramanu Shakti is there in every item. That Paramanu is nothing but Bhagavan. So another principle is Jatasya Mruvo Divo Muchuhu. Once you are born, you have to die. There is no other go. Then there is no other cycle at all. You have a birth and then death. So once that was born, shall perish. But Atma is independent of that. Atma doesn't have a birth. It just comes. It's a reflection of Paramatma in the body. That's all. The body is attached to the Paramatma. And now this body is attached. It lives for 100 years. And then Atma gets attached to some other body comes and gets attached to the Atma. That's what the cycle goes on. But Atma is continuously going like that from one body to another body, one attached to one body to another body like that. In fact, the body is getting attached to Atma. Atma is not getting attached to body. So that karma is getting attached to Atma, as it says. The karma in the form of body and coming and attached to Atma. Atma is independent of birth and death cycle. This Atma is independent of birth and death. It doesn't matter for it. How many times you born, that Atma remains as it is, like that. But depends on the karma that is being attached. So that life goes on working. So here we stop here this point. So next was the Srishti's Trigunatmakam Panchabutakam. We'll talk next class. Okay. Any other point at this point? Anything you want to share, Shankaraya Garu?
Yes, sir.
You want to share anything? Sharani Garu, do you want to share anything? When did you come, Sharani Garu? You were in the beginning. Yeah.
అదే పొద్దున మెసేజ్ లేకుంటే వాకింగ్ వెళ్ళిపోయినాను సార్. వచ్చాక చూస్తే క్లాస్ జరుగుతోంది.
మెసేజ్ ఎందుకు ఉండాలండి? మెసేజ్ అక్కర్లేదే. నేను మీరు పెట్టడం పొరపాటైపోయింది. పెట్టకుండా ఉండాలి.
మెసేజ్ మార్నింగ్ ఉందేమో చూసాను, మార్నింగ్ లేదు మెసేజ్ క్లాస్ ఉందని.
క్లాస్ లేదని ఉంటే చూడండి మెసేజ్. క్లాస్ లేదని ఉంటే అప్పుడు మానేయాలి. నేను మెసేజ్ పెట్టకపోతే క్లాస్ ఉందని అర్థం. నేను మెసేజ్ పెట్టాను, బట్ కెప్ట్ ఇట్ సమ్ అదర్ ప్లేస్ టైం. మెసేజ్ కోసం చూడకండి. Sunday is fixed time. That is time is fixed 11 o'clock.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Normal that goes like that. All programs goes like that. The program time is fixed and that is cancelled, then you will put a message. Actually, not for running the message is not required. Understood that Sunday 11 o'clock the class is there.
Okay.
As long as I don't put a negative message.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Now, and probably everybody is thinking like that only because they got accustomed to have see a message, or they have seen the videos, last videos, and then they are waiting to see the video again. I don't know. Anyway, any other point you want to share on this point? Now, let us spend time valuably. You would like to share your ideas on these things. Sharon here. Jivam? So, shall we talk something else then? We'll go to some
అది మీరు చెప్పిన దాంతో అంతా ఏకీభవిస్తున్నాను అండి ఆత్మ
next
అది.
topic. Next, shall we go to next topic then? We have talked about suktis. Two suktis we have studied earlier. Now the third sukti we are coming. One is Arabdham Uttama Janahana Parichijanti. Good people do not give up whatever they have begun. That is first sukti. The second sukti is Chanashaha Kanasas Chaiva Vidyamardhancha Sadayet. Every moment one should learn and every bit one should earn. Bit by bit one should earn. That's what the principle of second one. The third one now we are going to Sotsahanam Nast Asajam Naranam. Sotsahanam Saha Utsahanam Nasti Asajam Naranam. For self-motivated people, nothing is impossible. So the meaning is you should have your self-motivation. I want to do this. You should have the self-confidence, self-interest should be there. That tapana should be there. Unless that tapana is there, you cannot achieve anything. So, for those who are full of enthusiasm, nothing is unattainable. In Sanaatana Dharma, the power of a jealous heart is celebrated as a vital expression of truth, the work, that is right effort, and tapas, austerity. When you do tapas, when you do right actions, then automatically the power builds up in you. When a person approaches duty, study, or a spiritual practice with unwavering zeal, tapana, the zeal, the vasana type of interest, very deep interest. The tapana is nothing but deep interest, unwavering zeal, what it mentioned here. So the obstacles that normally bind ordinary action lose their grip. The obstacles that normally bind or ordinarily action lose their grip. The mind becomes aligned with the cosmic order, allowing the work to be completed successfully. When once that ardent effort is there, unwavering zeal is there, the mind gets aligned with the cosmic order of Ruta, the cosmic order of timely actions, and then it gets strength to complete it successfully. That's what the principle behind it. The mind and body and all those things will get into aligned towards getting the ideas correctly and doing the work correctly and then getting success ultimately. So this inner fire, the inner fire within you, that has to be always to be blown up. That is to be blown up always. Then only you will be able to achieve something, to do some activity. The inner fire transforms mere activity into karma yoga. That just action becomes a karma yoga. It becomes a yoga. Then that effort, it becomes a form of worship. So work is worship. It comes to a point of work is worship. So by doing your karma as a devoted way of doing, then automatically you will get success. So the principle says, Sotsahanam, Saha Utsahanam. The Utsaham should be developed within you by yourself, and then you will achieve any target you intend to. The practical pointers are, begin each task. The practical points for this is, begin each task with a brief intention of enthusiasm. Don't go with a pessimistic attitude. Go with an optimistic attitude. I can do this job. I can do this work. I can understand this subject. Like that, go. Never go with, I cannot understand, I cannot go. Don't go with the inferiority complex or unnecessary negative thinking. Begin each task with a brief intention of enthusiasm, reminding yourself that the effort is sacred. The effort is a godly one, and we can achieve it once you believe in the God. So have that faith in the God and proceed ahead with full enthusiasm, and definitely success follows you. Break larger goals into small steps. Big jobs make into small steps of actions. A task is there, break into number of pieces of work, one by work, one by one work. Go on finishing one work, one piece, you get your enthusiasm goes up, builds up. So if a big work is split into 10 small chips, one by one, if you're completing, the remaining thing will be, you feel you increase your mental capacity, your strength, and the Sotsahan that builds up automatically. Is it not? So that's how, if you want to eat everything at once, you cannot. Take small tips and eat it. The food will be completed before you. Is it not? Similarly, any medicine also, take small medicine first, and again remaining back. But even that is sour, the medicine is bad, pungent. So take small quantities, then automatically you get strength to complete the remaining things also. So that's why break the larger goals into a smaller steps to keep the momentum alive. When fatigue appears, whenever you feel tired in between, recall that sustained zeal is seed of siddhi. Whatever, then you see what you have achieved. Then you get build up your strength. Yes, I achieved this. And then let me go forward ahead. So that's how, whenever you get tired, you can see your zeal. If you finish small things in a between, then you build up your strength of confidence. So when fatigue appears, recall that sustained zeal is the seed of siddhi, accomplishment. Thus, the verse encourages us to cultivate a vigorous, optimistic spirit as the key to overcoming all limitations on the path of Dharma. So the Sotsahana Nastasajam Naranam indicates an optimistic outlook for a person and advises the person to increase his zeal of interest on the job that he is going to do. So, Naranam, Sashti Bhakti, Naranam, Naraha, Naranam, for Naras, Nara, for Manushas, that is identity. Nasti Asajam, Nasti gives negative meaning. No, Asajam, impossible. Impossible is not there for people. Which people? Sotsahanam, Saha Utsahanam, having Utsaham along with them. Having Utsaham along with them, having interest along with them, having enthusiasm with them, along with them. Those people will never get defeated. They always go ahead and get the works done successfully. That's what this Sotsahanam Nastasajam Naranam indicates. Let us go to one Subhashtam also. Prahelika. One Prahelika is also there, right? In between. Prahelikas also we can go. Prahelika, 2 Prahelikas were completed. Asti nasti siro nasti bahurasti nirangulihi nasti padadvayam gadam angamalangati swayam. This is a riddle for shirt. Okay. So next riddle is Kimichita Narakasyam Bhupanam Ko Ranehitaha. Kimichita Narakasyam. What a person wants in Kasi, people want to die in Kasi so they get moksha. That's why Murchuhu. Then Bhupanam Ko Ranehitaha, what the kings want in the war, they want Jayam. So Murchunjaya is the answer for third one. Ko Vanja Sarva Devanam. Who will go and pray, which god they pray, all devatas, which god they pray. They pray Mrutyunjaya Shiva. So, Mrutyunjayaha, Diyatam Eka Uttaram. Please give one answer for all the 3 questions. That is, answer is Mrutyunjayaha. Okay, next question is, Simantanishu Kasanta. Simantanishu gives the meaning. Simantanishu gives the meaning that Already question answer is there here. Seemantanishu ka Santa. The answer is Sita. So Raja ko bhut gunottamaha. Raja ko bhut gunottamaha. That means who is known kaha abhut. Who is being known as gunottamaha. Which Raja is being known as gunottamaha. Which Raja is being known as gunottamaha. That is Rama, right? Sorry, wait, it's not going. That is Rama. Raja ko abhut gunottamaha. Go kaha abhut. Who is being known as gunottamaha. Which Raja is being known as gunottamaha. Having a lot of precious qualities of in him. Next, Vidusham ka sada vanja. Vidusha means the pandits, the knowledgeable people, for which they pray, they bow down. They bow down for what? What they recognize as a thing to be respected. Atra eva uktam na bhujyate. Atra eva uktam. Here only it is told. Atra eva uktam. It is told here only. Na bhujyate. Do you not understand? So Seemantanishu ka Santa. You could get the answer. Seemantanishu means ladies. Out of all ladies. That gives the meaning out of all ladies. Out of all ladies we know in the world. Purva and Para. From the past to now. Santa. Santa means peaceful lady. Who is the most peaceful lady? That is known as Sita. Other than Sita, who is most peaceful? 1 year she lived there alone in a forest in between Rakshasas. And that to hearing all nonsensical words from Ravana. Is it not? Though she is capable of killing Ravana in no time. Because she is Sashtat Parashakti. She is Sakshat Lakshmi Devi. So, and Parashakti, Ichhashakti, the Shakti Rupini. If she wants, she can kill in no time. But it's not her work. So she is waiting peacefully till Rama comes there. So that's what the Santagunam shows for Sita. So how Sita you could find out from this? Sita. Si is first word, Ta is the last word. Seemantanishu ka Santa, Sita. Then Raja ko bhut gunottamaha. We all know that Rama is the most adorned guna person in the world, in the history. So Ramaha. This is also Ram first word, Ra first word, and Maha third word. So similarly, if you take the same logic and see here, Vidusham ka sada vanja. Pandits pray whom? Respect whom? Vi and Jya. Vi plus Jya, Vidya. Atra eva uktam na bhujyate. Here is told here only. Don't you understand? That's what it says. Astu. So this is over. Next turn goes to Subhashtam. We have completed Ayam Nijaha Varoviti, we completed. Next. Ujjamenaiva Siddhanti Karyani na Manorathai. This also we completed, I hope. Is it not? Then third one is Na Kaschidapi Janati Kim Kasya So Bhavishyati. Ataha Swahakarniyani Kuryad Ajjaiva Buddhiman. So Na Kaschid Api Janati. Nobody knows. Kim Kasya, for whom what will happen? Swaha, tomorrow. Swaha means tomorrow. Tomorrow what will happen? Bhavishyati, what will happen? Nobody knows. Na kaschidapi janati. Nobody knows tomorrow what happens to him? Ataha, ataha means so. Swahakaraniyani, the work that is to be done tomorrow. If there is a good work, we want to do some good work tomorrow, why don't we start today itself? Kuryad ajjaiva buddhiman. Kuryad, let it be done. Ajjaiva, today only. Buddhiman, the intelligent person will start the work of that good work, will start today itself. He will not wait for tomorrow. If the work is good, if he thinks an idea now, he will start right now. Subhasya sigram, that's what it means. Na kaschidapi janati kim kasya so bhavishyati. Tomorrow what happens, nobody knows. Ataha, whatever is to be done, swahakarani. Tomorrow, what is to be done tomorrow? Kuryad, let it be done today, ajjayeva, by the person, intelligent person will do like that. Tomorrow, what will happen to whom? Nobody knows. Hence, the work has to be done tomorrow will be done today by intellectuals. No one knows the tomorrow will bring anyone. Therefore, the wise person should do what is to be done today, right now. So the verse reminds us the fundamental uncertainty of life. The fundamental uncertainty of life is nothing is in your hands. Everything is controlled by a unknown force. The uncertainty of life is there. A theme that runs through Sanaatana Dharma. That is the main theme of Sanaatana Dharma. Nothing is in your control. Everything is controlled by the God only. You are only nimitta matra. You work as a doll in between the hands of the God. Because the future is inscrutable, the proper dharmic response is to act with immediately and responsibility. Immediacy and responsibility. With immediately you have to work and responsibly you have to work. So, impermanence, anika, just as the Upanishads speak of the feeling nature of worldly existence, this sloka stresses that the only certainty is the present moment. The Karma Yoga says the wise Buddhiman performs their prescribed duties. The Buddhiman, the wise man, perform their prescribed duties. Swakaraniyam, whatever is supposed to do tomorrow, without being paralyzed by the speculation about outcomes. So whether the result will come, whether it will not come, he will not think all those things. Action becomes an offering. Action itself will become an offering for getting success. Perform now without attachment to tomorrow's results. Don't wait for the results. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma karma phalahetudbhu mato sangosto karmani. This is the sloka of Bhagavad Gita, second adhyayam, 47 slokam. The important sloka of Bhagavad Gita, which says that you do your karma, that you are supposed to do your sadharma, you do that sadharma. Never think of the fruits, what is going to come. That will be left to me. I will do that. Don't enter into my orbit. But Mahakarma Phalaheturbhu, whatever work you are supposed to do, don't stop it. How do you do it, that work? Mato Sangosto Karmani, without getting attachment, do that work. Action becomes an offering performed now. Without attachment to tomorrow's results, do that work. Detachment from the fruit. By urging work today, the verse nudges towards Nishkama Karma. Action without carving for the future award. Aligning the mind with the present flow of Rutha, cosmic order. I'm sorry. Some inconvenience. Okay. So with this, we close here. This is Karma Yoga, what he told in that in the Bhagavad Gita. We will talk this topic again next class. Already time is over now. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunattu Saha Viryam Karavavai Tejasvina Avadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Icham Vada Dharman Chara Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Idannama.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Namaskara.
ధన్యవాదాలు గురుగారు.
Namaskara.